Hello everyone, Dead by Daylight here, some Survivor gameplay. We're playing on the Fractured Cowshed, Coldwind Farm. Decent map. I like Coldwind Farm. I love Coldwind Farm. I love Auto Haven Wreckers, and I love Macmillan. I think they're the three best Survivor maps. Loads of pallets. Loads of low barrier pallets where you can keep your eye on the killer, and even if you're not a good runner, this map can make you look good too at times. I'm definitely not a great runner, not consistent enough to be a good runner. When I have a good game, I'm really happy and really proud that I've done well, and it's always them three maps. Well, I have run well in a few other maps too, like Father Campbell's Chapel, and there's some good pallets in that map too. But there's some terrible maps out there, like the Grim Pantry and Pale Rose. Man, if a killer's on me in those maps, I'm really in trouble. I think they're stealthy maps. This game's designed for all types of players, runners, ninjas who uses stealth, and then you get the neutral maps where you can do a little bit of both. Well, the Rotten Fields isn't a good running map either. You've got to employ stealth in the Rotten Fields, and if you always run Urban Invasion, well, that's going to be your greatest map, Rotten Fields. But if you don't have Urban Invasion, you really could be in trouble. When I play Rotten Fields and I've got Urban Invasion, I've got Sprint Burst, I hang on the gen even to the killer's real close. And if I take off my Sprint Burst, well, I can just sprint under the corn and then just crouch and break either left or right, and not only break right or left, but like break left, right, and then hook back towards the direction the killer's coming. And most times you'll fox the killer by doing that. It's so easy to evade a killer stealthy in that map. But good luck to you if you don't have Urban Evasion. But anyway, my running's it's really not consistent. You'll never hear me boast about being a great runner, or really just not consistent. Any run I do, if I can waste a couple of minutes of the killer's time, I'm happy at that. It's real vital to the team, because if you're playing in a team that's gen rushing, those couple of minutes are so vital. But this was a strange game. There's someone there got downed, and look, the killer's coming over here. Well, what's going on? And now he's kicking a gen, and he's going again. I'm not complaining anyway. I will take that every time. But anyway, my running's really not consistent. I would only be lying if there is loads of times where I've ran well and I'll upload the videos and all, but I'd really be lying if anyone claims that I'm a good runner. I'm really not a good runner. 9 times out of 10 I always make loads of mistakes, and just that one time where I make very little mistakes and I look good at running, and I'm really proud of it. So I'm really down to earth when it comes to the running, and I'm humble. I'm definitely not a great runner, not consistent enough. But I made it to rank number 1, and what I done was I knew you don't even need to rank up anymore, so you only need like about 6, 7, 8,000 points at times just to stay in rank. So I stayed behind a few maps like Coldwind Farms, Auto Haven, and Macmillan and Crotus Pen, and I really practiced me running. I didn't care if the killer killed me. I was getting valuable practice out of it, and it's really paid dividends for me, so it has. It's a tip I would give to any average survivor that really wants to get better at the game. You're only losing 5,000 points anyway whenever if you feel that you can't rank up anymore and you've made enough points and it's a decent enough map, I would stay behind and practice your running. It's just not the same whenever you've got everything to lose trying to learn. But when you've got nothing to lose, I don't know, it just seemed to click for me. And since then, once my running improved, then when I spawn in a trial now, the first thing I'll do is I'll try and look for pallets. I'll see, right, there's a pallet there, and then I'll try and find a pallet next to that and a pallet next to that, and I'll try and link about 3 pallets together. I'm not going to try and be one of the great runners and link the whole map, but I'll just be happy with 2 or 3 pallets. If I can see 2 or 3 pallets close together, right, I'll say, right, this is where I'm going to run here. If I get in trouble, I'm going to go to another end of the map. I'm always looking for pallets and then the next link where I can go. And since I started doing that, it's definitely improved. It's still not great, and it's nothing to bum about, but I'm an average survivor, really. And I'm giving these tips out because I know when you think it that way, it really does become much easier. I wouldn't advise anyone to stay behind a killer who was really unfair, a camper or tunneler, and really tunneled teammates and give them no chance. I wouldn't give a killer like that anything. But if a killer's really not camping anyone and he's giving everybody the best chance and everybody's getting to play and they're getting points and maybe everybody will even rank up, well, that's the time to forget about going out the exit gate and getting 5,000 extra points. Scope out those 2-3 pallets and try and link them together and try and get the killer to chase you on them. When you've nothing to lose, you seem more relaxed and you can concentrate better and you're not panicking. I'm telling you, it's really worked for me. And anybody watches this video here, if you ever run into me and you see me and your killer, well, save your Maris. Don't bother marrying me because I'm really not worth your Mari. If you stay on me and don't double back on pallets, it'll be a matter of time you'll have me down in the ground. I'm really average survivor, and I remember watching videos on YouTube of people running and trying it, and I just couldn't get my head around it. But I've played so much of this game now that I've started to learn what a great pallet is and what a poor pallet and what an in-between pallet is. And a great pallet, you never throw that pallet down. You see a lot of survivors just throwing that pallet down. You're as well going down before throwing that pallet down. You'd be as well getting down by the killer before throwing it down, because a good runner could loop that pallet a good few times. And then the real bad pallets, well, that's the pallets with the high barrier. Once you go around it, you don't know where the killer is. You don't know which way he's coming, and it's just a 50-50 guess, really. Now, I say once you see the killer and he's close, throw that pallet down right away, and that's just a link to stun the killer and get you onto the good pallet where you could waste a little bit more of his time. And then you have the middling pallets then where the barrier's not as high. If the killer's like the huntress, has got the big ears and you can see them sticking up above it, well, that turns into a great pallet then. But if it's a hag or somebody like that, well, you have to watch out for the red stain, and it's a lot harder because you can predict the wrong way, and I just didn't know these things at the start. I was trying to loot bad pallets all the time, and I learned then there's pallets you throw down right away, and then there's pallets you never throw down. You'd as well even taking a hit. If you see a few of my videos there, you'll see me taking a hit before, instead of even throwing the pallet down. You'll see me taking a hit and then going around it a few other times before I throw it down. Really valuable to the team. I really don't care about surviving in this game. It's really not my aim. It's really just to do as much for the team as you can, and waste as much the killer's time. But anyway, luckily in this game here, the killer hasn't really troubled me, and I've worked on 4 gens already, so I really raging that I've taken We're Gonna Live Forever. It was the Bloodlust week, which was quarter blood points extra, and I took that and I really regretted it because I really missed small game in this. You see that hex there? I'm not touching that hex there. I really want to find another hex, so when that gen's popped, that I really wanna know where it is, so I can come back to that totem, and if it's no one escapes death, which nearly every game that I play now always is. Rather than bust them totems right away, I like to leave them there and know where I can go then if it does spawn. And there's the doctor, so annoying, just 98% there, and he shocked me and stopped me from hitting her. But thankfully he's on me, and the Claudette's got a chance. And now he's left again, he's gone back to the Claudette. And the Claudette's down in the barn. I don't know what it is with the doctor. Once I'm in Madness 2, I always seem to bang gens. I was 99 in that gen again whenever Claudette ran past and I had to heal her. I didn't want to pop that because no one escapes death there. Me healing her and me getting down with the one hit then was really a bad situation. And I 99'd it again because I'm not going to hook rescue if there's no one escapes death. It really missed me small game. I took out We're Gonna Live Forever straight after that. I tried to give Claudette the best chance there. I ran towards the killer, not being super confident or anything, but I haven't been hooked yet, and Claudette's just off the hook, so I was prepared to swap hooks with Claudette there. Thankfully the doctor's left me again. He seen that gen was so close again. Twice I had that gen at 99. And I'm always looking for these totems. And I must bond as well. Always normally run bond as well, and that helps me find teammates where I can get healed. Really don't like self-care anymore. It really takes far too long. And it's real time consuming. I'm telling him now to do the gen, I'll get the hook. how far back the progress is. I was hitting those overcharged skill checks no problem at the start of the game, but once I go into Madness 2, I don't know. I think the electric status or something, it really shouldn't make a difference in hitting those skill checks, but for some reason in my mind it's just a wild distraction, and I don't know, I just can't concentrate to hit skill checks as good. Really, I probably should have had that gen completed. Maybe those people may have survived had I popped that gen, but it was really that we're going to live forever. It really screwed me over. Because it really made me search the map for. I wanted to find one or two more totems just so that when that gem was popped, I knew where to check for no one escapes death. Now two survivors been killed in this area of the map. I've got bowed over and unbreakable. I'm super confident here. I've done this before. That's why I'm staying on this gen here. I'm just going to play with this killer here. I don't know what the doctor's laughing at here. He really doesn't know that I'm going to wiggle free here. Keeps trying to double back. That's what I'm saying. There's maps there where the barrier's so high and you really can't see, but these high barriers, you can see through them, and I'm always able to keep my eye on him. He's not going to trick me with that double back. But I'm in the corner here now, and he's going to try and take me to a hook, but I really don't know where he's going to go. I was 100% sure that he wasn't hooking me here. And now he's coming back again. He must be afraid that the hatch may be somewhere close by, and he didn't want me getting free, because he gets stunned for a couple of seconds, and that gives me a head start. And now he's going to try this way. I wasn't even going to try and do the hatch. I was going to keep wiggling free until he got tired trying to export me to a hook. There, he didn't even get close to a hook again. I'm confident here now. I'm not going to go straight back to the corner. I'm going to try and give him another loop here. He's right on me. He didn't break the pallet. He doesn't want me getting this hatch at all. But I'm just happy here I really got good points in this game. I've maxed my Lightbringer. I've maxed my Lightbringer ages ago. I think I've done 4 gens and nearly completed the 5th one. And I've got some good altruism. And I think that comes under survival. I'm telling him here I'm not gonna play with him wiggling anymore. He really was a fair killer, this guy, and everybody had great points at the end of the game. The first person he killed, I think, had 8,000 points. They didn't D-rank anyway, but that person really didn't do anything gen-wise. I finished the game in 22,000 points. I double pipped. and the other Claudette had 18,000 points, and Adam Francis had 14. Everybody popped in this game. I rated it a 5-star game, and I give the killer a thumbs up. He really was downing people and leaving them. A real peculiar play. I'm trying to beat him, and they left me again. I'm trying to go closer towards a hook, and I don't know why he isn't. There's bound to be a hook down there to my left now. I don't know why he wouldn't chance it from there. But he's just going to wait till I die. Because he gets the same points as a hook anyway. This game was so long. I used my unbreakable. I seen the name went a good distance away. I probably should have let him go further away. But I just said, I'll take a chance. I may get the hatch. Hopefully I get lucky and find the hatch, and I had to use my dead hard there. I timed it really well that time. Normally I'm terrible with dead hard. There, I'm just throwing pallets down here now. I really don't need to waste this killer's time. All I really need to do is just give myself a chance to find this hatch. And I'm just hoping it's over here. Searched a good part of the map there, and I just had no luck finding the hatch. I just wish I had made it a bit further there to that corner behind the killer there, because that's where the other person died, and I noticed that earlier on in the game when I was searching for the hex for the totem. And maybe I could have wiggled free from that corner, and then I would have checked the killer shack. Found it come across the hatch, but I didn't mind. It was still a good game. It was fair play from the killer, and I'd say everybody but one player didn't pop. Real good game. It had the wiggle free. It had everything. So anyway, thanks for watching.